Everyone, good morning. A lot of time, the zero COVID strategy has been in news. So it's very, very important. I think you all have heard about this zero COVID strategy. Countries like China, then Hong Kong, they have adopted this policy. Now the question is, what is zero COVID strategy? Is it ever possible to make an area zero COVID without any COVID? Basically, this entire zero COVID strategy means there will be some mechanism, okay? It's a measure, a mechanism by which the people who are infected will be found, then there will be tracing, they will be given some kind of medication, then finally they will be put under isolation. So in this way, some strategies have been made by countries like China, Hong Kong, and which has been successful in case of them. Okay, China, if you see from their context, they have followed this zero COVID strategy in 2020, 2021 as well, right? So throughout these years, they have been following. Now also they are following. I think you all have heard that in China, the Omicron variant is spreading very fast. Have you heard? Lockdown-like situation is still prevailing in China. So basically, they are following this zero COVID norms. Under zero COVID strategy, if you see, what are the things that are mentioned? One is the finding of the people. Okay, finding, searching of the people who are infected with COVID virus, right? Then we have testing. Okay, as you search the people, as you find the people, you will have to undergo, those who are showing symptoms, they will be tested, right? After testing, once they have shown the positivity in their results, COVID positive in the results, there will be contact tracing. If you see, suppose this is a group of people, and in this group of people, these red marked people are suppose they have been infected with COVID-19. Then if you take one person from this group, this person has the family, his own family, this person has met different other peoples. So in this way, this person has got contact with lots and lots of people who has further got contacted with other people. So in this way, you can see a kind of contact is being followed, and this is called as contact tracing. So it is done not only in case of one, but all the people who have suffered from COVID-19. Right? Are you being able to understand what is contact tracing? After contact tracing, they will be put under isolation. Of course, medication will be given. They will be put under isolation so that the other people, the other uninfected people will not get infected by the virus, right? And finally, the most important one, which we often forget, that's the support, right? If you see, COVID-19 has affected the elder people to a greater extent. Why? Of course, one reason is their poor immune system, isn't it? So those people, when they are put under isolation, not only them, any people you keep them under isolation, people literally find some kind of depressed situation. How? Yeah, when you are locked in a room continuously for 7 to 14 days until you are being tested negative, till that you are locked under a room, you need to isolate yourself, and it's a kind of difficult situation, right? We are not being able to meet our family, we are not being able to meet our friends, whatever is the condition. Even though if we are in home isolation, it gives us different kind of mental kind of things, right? Different mental behavior is being observed. Think about 2020, when everyone is locked, when everyone was locked in the rooms, everyone was having different kinds of mental situations. Especially the elder people and the children are the most affected group if they are isolated. And this is the reason for which support is very, very important. So remember, support system is also an important part of zero COVID strategy, and therefore we call it as FTTIS. Find, test, trace, isolation, and support. This is a FTTIS method. As I have said, they will be kept under containment zone, then public health measures will be taken so that the outbreaks can be stopped. Okay, what is this? The golden langur. Okay, golden langur was in news, and I think you all know that regarding a species, whenever they are in news, there is a probability that it might be a question in your UPSC examination. And if you see this golden langur, its majority of the population you will find in Assam. Okay, so mind that this golden langur, or you can also say it as geese golden langur, this particular animal is found in a majority of population in the Assam and along with the Bhutan. Now the case is that it has been in news because their population is not dense. Instead, their population is fragmented. Okay, although we have said that it's present in the state of Assam. It's in Assam. And here will be somewhere, here will be Bhutan. Now it's not that they are spread all over the Assam. It will be fragmented in certain areas, and the fragmented population is, of course, sometimes it can create a threat, because imagine if in a certain area, if there is any kind of danger for them, in that particular area, the entire population could be wiped away, right? So this is why this golden langur is in trend, is in news. They are also in an endangered condition. Their population is continuously declining. So basically, see, as we humans are progressing towards urbanization, towards industrialization, the majority of the forested areas are being cleared. So in a short, you can say deforestation, right? Deforestation is a major loss. It is leading to their habitat loss. Habitat loss, as they are in threat of these monkeys, right? The leaves in the trees. If all the trees are being cut down, where they will live? If there is not only habitat loss, but also scarcity of food, right? As there is scarcity of food, they will come to the habitat area where those areas which are inhabited by human population. They will try to snatch away the belongings from you, not belongings, basically the food belongings from you, of course, because of scarcity of food, right? So all these kinds of things are seen. So if you see, we have a district in Assam. There is a district called this Bongaigaon district. So Bongaigaon district, for the protection of golden langur, they launched a project in 2019 itself. And in Bongaigaon district, comparatively, the population, the density of golden langur's population is comparatively higher. Okay, so under the MNREGA, have you heard about it? I think you all have heard about it, right? National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, which guarantees right to work of the people. So under this MNREGA, the people are being asked to plant certain trees like guava, mango, blackberry, and fruit trees. So that in those trees, so see, there are two ways. In trees like mango and other jackfruit trees, mangoes can make their residence. It can make their habitat. Secondly, they are also getting the food they want. Right, of course, not from guava tree. Guava tree is very lean and thin, but of course, they will get the food. So in this way, people are trying to increase their population by taking this kind of initiatives in Assam, especially in the Bungalow district. Next, Russia-Ukraine war. Every time it's in news, right? And I think you all have heard about this Kinzhal missile as well. Kinzhal. It's a hypersonic missile, hypersonic air to surface missile. If you remember, when we were learning about missile, we learned different categorizations of missile based on trajectory, based on speed, based on nature, based on this range, right? Different types of missiles we had learned. So this Kinzhal missile is hypersonic. One term that you should remember is the Mach, right? When we say 1 Mach, it means it's equal to the speed of the sound, right? Okay, 1 Mach is equal to the speed of the sound. Based on that, we have 3 types: subsonic, supersonic, and hypersonic, isn't it? Subsonic, less than 1 Mach, slower than the speed of sound, right? Supersonic, you can say around 1 to 5 Mach, or you can say greater than 1 Mach. Supersonic, comparatively faster than the speed of sound, much faster. Hypersonic, greater than 5 Mach, okay? Greater than 5 Mach, more than 5 times the speed of sound. Imagine hypersonic missiles. Missiles, I think you all know, missiles are detected by radars. Yes, do you remember that the missiles are detected by radars? So imagine if a missile, a hypersonic missile, if it is being launched, a radar, by the time it detects, it prepares itself to send signals to say that, yes, a missile is coming. The hypersonic missile is so fast that it will come and it will make a destruction, right? So literally, and if you talk about Kinzhal, the hypersonic missile that Russia has used for mass destruction of Ukraine, you can see its speed 10 Mach, literally so fast that it's, as of now, it's very difficult for a radar to detect. By the time it's detected, means everything is finished. Of course, today we have missiles, hypersonic missiles like Kinzhal. That means based on that, some radars are also under process, right? Radar detection, some fast radars, so that they won't take much time to detect the presence of a missile, will also be created. If you have a weapon, against weapon, there will be anti-weapon. If there is good things, there will be bad things. So everything will go hand in hand. And one thing is that this missile, do you remember regarding the missile technology? Missiles use jet or rocket technology, right? Jet, if you need to give oxygen, an oxidizer is required from outer support. Here, rocket oxidizer will be present in itself anyway. So yes, please go and revise all these things, right? Because questions may not directly come regarding Kinzhal or regarding the weapons that are being used, but questions may come from missiles. Yes, anyway, so all these missiles, they have a warhead. They have a warhead. So this warhead might carry conventional weapons, or they also have the ability to carry nuclear weapons as well for mass destruction. And these Kinzhal missile can be launched from Tu-22M3 bomber. Okay, it's a bomber, self-destruction bomber, and MiG 31K interceptor. So this is about Kinzhal. And you can see the range of this much kilometer. Yes. So I hope Kinzhal is clear. Please study about missiles, get a good revision regarding the different types of missiles. I think of course, I'm not the one who sets the paper, right? But if you see with the context, a lot of questions can be possible from the defense sector this year, especially. So please try to read each and everything in. Good luck to you all. Thank you. Have a great day.